One of the issues with the Apple Watch Series 7 was the inconsistencies in health data tracking. With the launch of Apple's Watch Series 8, the company made sure to silence all critics for good with a gigantic, bulky Watch Ultra. Did they achieve that? Let's find out together in this Apple Watch Series 8 full review video if it's worthy or not. The Ultra Edition. A first glimpse of the Apple Watch 8 Ultra gives the immediate impression of a device that is designed to be a monster from the front and the back. Compared to other wearables currently on the market, this one is both bulkier and boasts a more substantial display size. Commenting on the watch line, Esther Cohen, Associate Director of Audience Development at The Verge, wrote, "Apple Watch Series 8 is for people who don't want to die. The Ultra is for people who do." To put it another way, the Watch Ultra comes in at a weight of 61.3 grams, which is significantly more than half of an ounce, and an eighth of an ounce more than Samsung's Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, 2.16 ounces. Apple spoke about its commitment to the safety of its customers, so it's only appropriate to expect some improvements in their new devices in terms of safety. To that, they introduced crash detection. But what exactly is it? Find out later in the video. With a diameter of 45mm and a weight of 51.5 grams, the Apple Watch Series 8 is the Apple Watch model that is the next heaviest. It is made of stainless steel and features a construction method known as stainless steel monoblock, 1.81 ounces. Design. If you've ever used an Apple Watch before, especially the redesigned Series 7 from last year, you won't be surprised by its appearance. The Watch Series 8 is available in two sizes, 41mm and 45mm, and features the same sleek aluminum construction as the Series 7. The Series 8 is an invaluable tool for anyone interested in tracking and gathering health data due to its design, as well as the numerous sensors and features that have been added over the years in earlier models, such as the blood oxygen sensor, ECG app, fall detection, and continuous heart monitoring. New sensor functions. Now, a two-sensor arrangement can track the wearer's skin temperature during the night. According to Apple, the measurement is a reliable indicator of core body temperature that may be used to track shifts in your routine or illness. Additionally, the new menstruation monitoring feature combines ovulation data for family planning and is the most significant update to the Series 8's health suite. However, in both the keynote and press handouts, Apple made a determined effort to emphasize its commitment to customer data security and privacy for those who care. Crash detection. One of the new features is crash detection. In some circumstances, improved crash detection will undoubtedly save lives. The Apple Watch's various sensors provide this function. To begin, it makes use of a cutting-edge accelerometer that can detect velocity fluctuations of up to 256 grams. The improved gyroscope can also detect sudden changes in motion produced by frontal, lateral, or rear impacts. When the airbags fill, the barometer will indicate a change in pressure. The microphone picks up any collision sounds. When these pieces of information are combined, they should aid investigators in narrowing down the cause of a collision to a reasonable degree. All these seemingly gimmicky additions will make anyone wonder how high it pushes the price for the Apple Watch now. We'll soon find out. While it's higher than the predecessor, it's not a deal-breaker price. Keep watching to find out more. In the case of a collision, your Apple Watch will activate and contact you to see how you're doing. If it is unable to contact you, it will call the authorities and the people you have specified to be notified in the event of an emergency. You must be within your iPhone or cellular Apple Watch range for this to work. Similarly, for the channel to work and produce more videos, we need your support, which you can give by subscribing. Don't forget to like as well. Thank you. Performance. The Apple Watch Series 8 utilizes the same processor as the Apple Watch Series 6 that will be released in 2020. Despite having different branding, the S8 and the S7 both have the same amount of processing power. By no means is this Apple's first time at the proverbial rodeo. The performance of the S5 chip used in the Apple Watch Series 5 was identical to that of the S4 SoC, but it also had an integrated compass in its design. The S8 system in package, SiP, incorporates a flash memory of 32GB, as well as a processor that is 64 bits and has 2 cores. The newly released Apple Watch SE is 20% faster than its predecessor thanks to its S6 chip. Pricing. The Watch Series 8 have a starting point of $399 or £419 for the 41mm model. The GPS plus cellular configuration of the base model of the Apple Watch 8 has a price of $499, while the regular configuration of the Apple Watch 8 has a price of $399. You should note that the prices presented above are for the 41mm version of the product. On the other hand, the GPS-only form of the Apple Watch SE can be purchased for $249, while the GPS plus cellular model can be purchased for $299. The Apple Watch Ultra is Apple's most costly wearable product to date. It has a staggering price tag of $799, and there is just one model available to choose from. The bottom line. The Apple Watch stands inarguably as the most popular smartwatch available anywhere in the world right now, and it leads the pack by a significant margin. In the year 2021 alone, Apple held a 30% share of the market for smartwatches, with Samsung lagging behind as the second best business with a much smaller 10% share of the market. This is enormous, and it lends even more intrigue and significance to the Watch Series 8 in the process, and raises expectations for the iPhone lineup. Apple unveiled the iPhone 14 lineup alongside the Series 8, and we had to put up the device side by side the current flagship on the market, some of which launched earlier this year, like the Galaxy S22 Ultra, which has become popular for its amazing photography. If you're contemplating which of these devices would be worth your bucks, or are just interested in knowing which is the better device, you can find out here. iPhone 14 Pro Max versus Samsung S22 Ultra camera test. This will shock you. In my opinion, for a device that just came out roughly 7 months prior to the iPhone 14s, it performed very well, but that's just me. You'd have to watch and draw your own conclusions. Thank you for spending time with us again. We hope to see you in another video.